I'm coming at you live on tape from Sydney, Ohio. And today's movie is Cats, based on the musical by Andrew Lloyd Webber. Now, we're going to go into a little bit of history of the musical here. It was based on these cat poems by T.S. Eliot. Now, Andrew Lloyd Webber read a sad cat poem by T.S. Eliot and decided to do a musical on it. Now, originally, when he took it to a producer, the producer wanted to do like an English farce of it, a small English farce. Andrew Lloyd Webber wanted to do a big production. So Andrew Lloyd Webber and a bunch of his buddies got together in his cabin and did a bunch of cocaine and came up with Cats the musical, and it was a huge hit and did billions of dollars. So Universal eventually, after the movie rights went around for a while, and Universal eventually got them and decided to do a movie based on the musical. Now, the movie came out in like 2018, and Universal opened it around the time of Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. So the movie did absolutely nothing at the box office. Universal spent like $150 million making it, not counting promoting it, which was a huge amount. And the movie did absolutely nothing. It made like $75 million globally. It was one of the biggest bombs of all time. And the movie is one of the weirdest big budget movies I have ever seen. It is weird as fuck. I mean, they spent, you can tell they spent some money on it. It is not people dressed up as cats. They actually CGI'd the actors in making them look like cats. Though with me, I would have just CGI'd cats singing and dancing. They have actual named actors in it, including Ian McKellen, who at one point his line is "meow meow meow," which is the greatest line in the movie. So if you want to see Ian McKellen go meow meow meow, you have to watch the movie Cats. Let's get into it. It opens with a lady abandoning a cat. And then there's a song about the Jellicos. And then they explain that they're going to the Jellico Ball and that someone's going to go to a Heaviside Layer and be resurrected into a new cat body. So this movie's kind of about heaven and heaven and being resurrected. But it's really about a lot of singing and dancing cats. And then we meet Macavity, who is apparently the villain, who also wants to go to Heaviside Layer and wants to be resurrected. But he's got magic cat powers. I mean, I know all cats have magic cat powers. But Macavity has a lot of magic cat powers. And then there's more singing. And we meet all the cats, including Rebel Wilson, who was a fat cat, who was a house fat cat, who teaches the mice to sing and the cockroaches to dance. And we meet this other cat, who's like a hip hop cat. And we meet James Corden, who's a fat cat who wants to be reborn as a skinny cat so he can get fat again. And Macavity is kidnapping these cats who are going to audition to go to Heaviside Layer so that he can go to Heaviside Layer and be the only one who is in the contest. That is the basic storyline. There's a lot of singing. Not all of it good. We meet the two thief cats who leave our heroine Victoria, to get eaten by a dog. But then the magic cat saves her. And then we meet old Deuteronomy, who's going to choose who gets to go to Heaviside Layer, played by Dame Judi Dench, who for some reason wanted to be in this movie. And she gets to decide who gets to go to the Heaviside Layer. And there's also this old cat who hung around with Macavity and now is an outcast, played by Jennifer Hudson. And then the cats all dance, because it's a Jellicoe moon and it's a Jellicoe ball. This is around the time Ian McKellen says meow, 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 meow. And then auditions are underway. And Ian McKellen goes first. He was a stage cat. And then he gets kidnapped. And then we get the railway cat that goes. And then he gets kidnapped. And then Macavity shows up. Whilst Taylor Swift shows up as her cat. Though she gets top billing in this movie, she's only in it for like 10 minutes and sings. And then Macavity shows up and kidnaps Deuteronomy. And then the magic cat brings Deuteronomy back. And all the cats that Deuteronomy imprisoned escape. And then Victoria brings the old cat that Macavity messed up and is now an outcast in, and played by Jennifer Hudson. She sings Memory. And may I just say, I cannot stand Jennifer Hudson singing. It is soulless. Because she is so good a singer that there's no emotion in it. It is just perfect singing with no emotion. It is just soulless singing. I'll take, Freddie Mercury. Someone who is not a great singer. I'll take someone who's not a great singer but puts a lot of emotion into it over Jennifer Hudson. Someone like Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson can't sing worth a damn, but at least he puts emotion into it. So yeah, I suffer through Memory then. And then they choose Jennifer Hudson to go in the blimp. And she goes off in a blimp to Heaviside Layer. Probably to her death. Because the blimp doesn't go up to heaven. It just flies away until it eventually crashes. And then there's a song at the end. And that is Cats. It's way weirder than I describe. Is this movie good? I have no idea. I'm still not sure what I watched. So if you want to watch something weird, watch Cats. It's on Netflix. Not as weird as The Thingy, though. Not as weird as The Thingy, but it is but The Thingy was independent and from Belgium. Cats is American and big budget. It cost like $150 million, not counting marketing. So if you want to watch a really weird, big budget movie that they put a lot of time and effort into it, watch Cats. It is definitely one of the weirder movies you will watch. And my cat is currently attacking the tripod my camera is on. I told her she could attack the non-working light. She refuses to do that. I bought new lights, but they're too light. She can literally knock them over by like swatting at them with her paw. So now it's time for the song. I gotta find it. This notebook's getting full. Now I'm playing with one hand. This movie's not like any other. It's more than just another movie about animals. It starts with an abandonment, something so tragic that leaves the viewers in awe. Then it spirals out of control to a sea of woe that makes no sense at all. Till you're so confused, you're not sure what you viewed. Then it gets good. Cats, Cats, it's a cocaine-fueled nightmare. Happens in London's nighttime air. It's Cats. It's apparently not so easy to see what this movie is about. Maybe heaven or hell, that might ring a bell, or reincarnation. Might need an invitation. Either way, you'll be confused and broken, battered, and bruised by the time they get to the point. It's all the singing, the endless singing, will make you just want to joint. It's Cats, Cats, it's a cocaine-fueled nightmare. Happens in London's nighttime air. It's Cats. Some of the cats wear clothes. Some of the cats do no nose. All of them look like some weird genetic freak. Like a human fucked a cat. And it just went on like that. It's weird and disturbing and quite perturbing. Well, if you take one thing from it, it's this. Cocaine is one hell of a drug. It's Cats, Cats. It's a cocaine-fueled nightmare. It happens in London's nighttime air. It's Cats. So that is this week's movie, Cats. Next week's movie is not as weird. It is Poseidon Rex.